Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. How are you all doing today? And thank you for the dancing bears, Miss Mist. And hopefully everybody can hear me. Think so. Okay. So we're going to try and figure out a warehouse. Trying to think where the corner should be, because I'm thinking maybe we need a path to go around the back of it, but I'm not sure. Just finished up yummy soup you made yesterday? Oh, that's good. Glad you had some yummy soup. 1, 2, 7. 7. Okay. Thinking 1 block, but I'm now thinking 3 blocks. See, we could put a detail block in the middle. I'm not sure which blocks it's going to be yet. 7. Could have that there. And then we'd have one there. It's kind of similar pattern to up there, but we'll probably end up changing the blocks. And I'm not sure that's going to be wide enough. So I want to do archways, but it may be too narrow. Nine. I want an odd number purely because of the arch at the top. That'd be 9, so we would... Oh, that's good. Kind of works. It goes back there. And then we have an empty space here. Okay. So, with that. Then we'd have to come in anyway. It doesn't matter if it's at the edge. Actually, it won't matter. Could theoretically take it out another chunk here. We do that. That'd give me, that'd take it right up to the edge. But that might be too much. Okay, which is a shame. Makes it very narrow. Oh, that wasn't even in line anyway. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That put those. What have I done? Oh, I see what I've done. Because this is then going to throw this out. Okay. Let's go around the corner. That's okay, it doesn't all have to be arches. Then you could go there. Then we'd need to match up here. Do you match up? You don't match up. That's okay. In which case it doesn't necessarily need to be 9. If it's not going to be an arch and it's going to be a solid, I can change that. want that there to go to that one there. It gives me a little bit of space at the back. Don't like it, it's too narrow. Apologies, just trying to figure out a shape. I was thinking, because these are archways, I was thinking you'd have carts potentially go in here and come back out kind of thing as they drag in goods around. But I was thinking the back end of the warehouse might be a solid thing, but I don't like the way it was shaping. $14, $15. So 15 is too much. 13 would be that. Except I've missed one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 11 instead. It's kind of going to be an oblong anyway. Ish. Because it's got to change there anyway. And you're in the wrong place. You should be a block out. We'll figure out the design and the curves and everything in a few minutes. I'm just trying to figure out how we shape the building. Okay. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. Right. Now the height wise. 1, 2, 3. No, I want one. I want at least one more. I'm gonna need stairs. I'm gonna need slabs. I'm gonna need my scaffolding because scaffolding is a thing. I want this to be at least one more. Right. That's too sharp a rise. We need to make it a little bit shallower. So let's try the slabs. Now we've got to figure this out because it's not going to be in line. 5. Then we can have half slabs. I'm not sure I'm keen on the blocks. I think I need something a bit smoother. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so polished. Polished. And polished. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Nope, that doesn't look right anyway. The shape's wrong. I think I'm going to change the blocks in a second. But we may as well at least try and get the shape right. And I want solid block. I don't have any. Okay, we'll get some. Want one of you. That's better. It's a bit thicker. It was too thin and scraggly. Now we just need to make sure we have the right block palette. Go, go, go. Back, back. So block and a slab. Stay at, stay at. Okay. That gives us an archway. Now, Not sure that's right. I think I may need that. And moving it up wrong. Up one, I should say, because we don't have a block for the floor. Though I could use half slabs. Half slabs wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Then I've got to figure out what's the going to be the detail block. Have lots of those. We have a bunch of you. What are we for the chiseled variant? It doesn't, just because it here, because I don't want it to be a straight line. I didn't want it to be a straight rectangle, so I've done the pathway just slightly comes out, comes in and goes back out again. Miss Mist, just wanted a little bit of shape in it. Is the only thing I was thinking of it. I'm not sure it'll work, but it's worth a try. And let's grab more of you. The wrong ones. We're going to use some other variants in it as well, so of blocks. Let's grab you. Let's stick you as you. And we'll see if it works or not. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slab. You would go there. Technically, if I looked at it like that, it's the same shape. Where's my carrots? Things are in the wrong place. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this comes an offset the opposite way. Don't need a lot. Then it takes me forever to figure out what I want anyway. We'll throw blocks at it and see what works. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was on the right one. Solid, solid and a solid. And then we'll work out that side after. Two blocks at least puts in some lighting, even though we've got lighting on the bottom. And we've got that. So it would have to be that because of the way the curve is. Should put you there. Okay. Then you would go here. Okay. Two. Then a light block. Not sure if we'll get it right. Want a few more of you. We're okay because this has to be here. So if I did that there, it would bracket it all the way around. Okay, that'll work. Not sure the design, the block palette will, but we won't know till we've got it underway. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 more. Looks okay. And that comes up, it'll curve that way, so we'd have one here. Don't want two, just one. Okay. Right. So I now need to join it. Okay. I think I know how I can do that. The question is, how many of those have I got? How many of those? 7. What? Gonna need a few more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how does that go on this side? It's one solid block above. Technically, take it out in a second. I want to make sure. One above the, so it'd be there. needs one more block. It may be coming out, the ones in between, because I'll need to fill them in with something better. I'll probably continue the pattern. Hang on. Thought these were... Oh, they're copper trapdoors. They're not wax trapdoors. Okay, I may have to change those. Hang on, that's wrong. Shouldn't have been that. Because it should have gone up here. This should be right on top of that. But I went the wrong way. So you need to go up one, then in one, block, block, block. Okay. Now I've got to figure out how we go over the top of this one. We can fill in the other bits behind it afterwards. So this one would be have technically been that, would have been that, would have been a block, would have been that. Need to do something about that. And that's not going to work like that, so that would work there instead. Then gives me that one to that one, that one to that one. That at the same height? It is. So 1, 2, 3. So it should be 2. Okay. Nine. You. Keep needing more stairs. What can you say? Grab you. 10 stairs. Bunch of you. Right, so from there it goes 1, 2 to the middle. So then we have you, a block. Seems weird. It is weird because I think that should be a 3. Yeah, that should be a 3, so all this should be moved over an additional block. So yeah. Then on there, that makes more sense. And that one should be the middle. Yep. How do we do that one then? Of it is straight blocks. That half slab comes out. Then it's 3 straight across from there. You, slab, block, stair, slab, block, slab, block, stair, stair, slab, block, stair, stair, slab, block, block, block. Okay, that gives me a shape. Now the question is, yeah, maybe I do. Rather than it be completely straight. Now we need to fill in the back of that. We're going to have to fill in with these. Purely because I can't put trapdoors on the other side. Okay, I now don't like these. Then we all know what I'm like. I'll swap and change my minds a dozen times. Wrong place. Where are you? Got, so we need at least another stack. Can I reach? Nope. I'm gonna have to use scaffolding. The problem's going to be figuring out how I deal with the lighting. I know we've got lighting under here. My concern is lighting further up the building. But we'll figure it out. Can always put a straight edge for the next floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. You. Hi Ali, thank you for the meow. How are you doing today? You still at work or you finally made it home? Good to see you. Let's grab you. And you too. Still working? Oh yeah, I'm busy trying to design a warehouse. But of course it's got to be a posh warehouse. Technically it doesn't need to be, but hey, it's turning out that way. Take a look. Okay. Now we need the bricks. Can't wait for the copper goblins to solve your sorting and slay shulker monsters, or a few. Oh, that's cool. Okay, there's my scaffolding. Still got the side bits here to do. Two, 3, 4, 5. And nope, you can't be changed. Let's get rid of the tiled and those because I don't need them. So you, and you can go to normal blocks. Don't need those after all because decided it didn't work. I think that's just one update ahead of the current TC version, possibly. We're on what? 1.2, 1.8? get rid of you for the moment, and you. No, I'll need you. So 5. Be that. It's the slabs. Slab. Block. Slab. Block. Oh, this isn't right. We got to move this. Okay. This should have been in a different position, and this count is going to be different. Not going to work the same way because this is supposed to match up. Come on, shulkers, you need to move. You're in the way. What can I say? Shulker monsters everywhere. And I blame it all on Asher and those who made the shulker farm. Because, hi Sam, thank you for the creeper. Because if I didn't have so many shulkers, I wouldn't have so many shulker monsters. So, nope, it's not my fault for being untidy. It's their fault for making so many shulkers. Or such a good shulker farm. It's my fault, really. We all know that. I should tidy up after myself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's that. Nope, one out. Two, 3, 4, 5. And then you should be that, you should be that. Put you there, you there. Then you should be a slab and a block. Something's not right. I've missed a stair. Okay. Can I have you? Thank you. So you should be that. slab, block, stair, stair, slab, block, stair. Hi, half giant. Ah, you were going to do the creeper noise, were you? Never mind, half giant. Maybe next time. So you'd be there with a slab and a block. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Let's use these. Make my life a little easier. Or so I should say. You like your fun, yeah. So hopefully somebody will try their game. Parkour I'm terrible at, bless them. Right, so let's go that way. Slab. I fall off scaffolding. Parkour isn't going to be. So we've got that. We've got a slab stair, so it should go to a stair, stair. Slab, a block. And then I want you. No. You. You. You're the wrong. You'd be at a different height. Okay, so actually you wouldn't be wrong, you would be that. Okay, and then we'll fill it in with the that wasn't where I wanted it to be. Need to go there. Right. Good job we've got lots of these things. Been a while since you joined one of the streams, yeah. They all measure twice, build 3 times. Yep, definitely measure twice, build 3 times trick. Sometimes 5 times. You know what I'm like. Especially when I'm not 100% sure of the design. We're just kind of building it and figuring it out as we go along. That sounds like you as well, Miss Mist. It's kind of fun though to figure it out as you go along. We've still got bricks and all sorts of other stuff to put up there. Kind of tempted to put another one here. We'll see. It's 5. Sometimes you don't rebuild the ones that are off by a block or 2. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It makes an interesting features in your builds. And you're normally that way as well, are you, Half Giant? Build it as you go and see how it turns out. Where did I put? Where I put it? Right, so we'll do both stacks. Half slab block. Sounds like phantoms coming in. Yep. There goes the phantoms. Sounds like you doing the current storage room design. Yeah, exactly. It's always fun exploring the possibilities. The thing, you don't know how it's going to be. You throw blocks at it and keep changing it. Because originally I wasn't going to use purple terracotta, I was going to use purple glass. But I didn't like the glass and kept throwing different blocks at it. Eventually something stuck. Okay. It usually does. Your storage used all orange now there, so many colours. Ah, so it used to be orange and now there's all many. Yeah. Definitely happy accidents, Bob Ross. Right, so I think this may need to come down. I'm going to take that out for a second. Then I think the three middle. I think I put full blocks there. No, I did a stair, and a block. Yeah, my storage is kind of all over the place with different things. Different parts of the building, the dungeon. So you would have been there. Half slab. That's half slab. You. So 1, 2, 3. Want the half slab down there. This should be 7. 7. This is a second one. So it should come up a third and then stop. Okay. Now we just need to fill it in, then come down this way. But this edge, it looks like it's going to be a straight edge rather than the front where it's slightly offset. Down, step down. And then there's that middle one that we put in anyway. And yep, I need to come up and round on the insides as well. As much as you love Deep Slate, you want to move away from it next season. Yeah, the tuft is very nice too. Like I say, it was nice for it worked well for the castle, But it worked well, the tuff worked well in the dungeon too. But so did the brick and the deep slate with it too. I don't know what my plans are for next season yet. I don't tend to make plans that much in advance for my builds. When I know the season's finished and between usually the server's down for a couple of days, that's usually when I plan for the next. Not always, because sometimes, like this castle, I did plan out a bit between. But more often than not, I'll just come up with a concept of something rather than a plan of something. If that makes sense. So yeah, at the moment, I don't have a clue what I want to do for next season. I don't even have a clue what to do for the Christmas build, so I'll need to come up with something very soon. We're almost at December. Didn't work either. Can I put it in the right place? Technically, it would be that. I've got this bit here. I think I'll put that there just so it pulls it over. A golden city. You have an idea of either a golden or copper Mayan city? Oh, that sounds cool. Because you can do a piglin farm, etc. Is it piglin? For the gold on the nether roof or something. Say I decided on a castle this season because I've never built a castle in Minecraft. It didn't turn out too bad. You're leaning towards copper to make the copper up. Yeah, makes sense. Copper's a really cool block as well. You've got all sorts of variants of it. with the grates and all the other stuff. It kind of makes sense. You're sure the Copper City would be great. Yeah, I do like that you've got multiple, you've got the two colours of it as well. Five. You, 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 you. Slab, block. So we'd go slab, slab, block, 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 and then do that. That'd pull it in. Kind of touches there, but did I touch the same on the other side? I kind of did. So that's okay. Yeah. Although you also want to learn how to make a golden sitting using gradients. Yeah, that'd be a complicated thing. I'm not very good with the gradients. But whichever way you do it, I hope you have fun. That's the main thing. And that you've got plenty of variants to do what you need to do. And then block. Here we go. Need more of them. I'm up and down for the blocks. I just don't want to make too many of the variant. You. Should then be you and you. And then 3. No, 2. I should say 2 stayers. Okay, and then we've just got this edge to do. Before we do that, we'll start doing... Okay, so I want the bottom bits in, but the top bits I'm thinking of doing something slightly different, rather than it being as curved as the outside, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Slab, block, stair, stair, slab, block, stair, stair. Slab, block, stair, stair. Then realised it was had to be wrong here because I didn't have that. At least it gets quicker as you keep doing the same thing. Okay, let's move on to the next bit and I'll do the back bit afterwards. So what I want is a bunch of those. Where are you? Grab those back. And you, because we will need more of you. Okay. Probably going to need more. But then I want... Where's the copper trapdoors? And do I have any copper trapdoors that are already waxed? Oh, I know. Give me those. Okay, yeah. Here comes a thunderstorm. I was thinking... Right, so they weren't what I was looking for. I want... Where are you? Then I want... You. Right. Because what I'm thinking is... It's not going to work there. Get rid of you because you're a waste of block. I know I've got a lot of filling in to do. But I have a whole bunch of these cut blocks that came out of the 3 dungeons. I fill the. Why is it when there are thunderstorms, I'm on a mountain? You don't want to be struck by lightning. Okay. We can go down here. Let's grab you. Okay, we're going to need a few more. I need some for this side anyway, so I need to put some lighting in some of these blocks. Oh yeah, definitely a great sense of accomplishment learning a new build style. I like to try and learn something new each season. I don't always succeed. The season I tried to learn redstone, well, that didn't go too well. I learned how to build flying machines, but that was about it. Didn't put one there. I ended up learning a whole bunch about villagers, which hadn't been on my plan at all. Right, so now I want to block. What's in that one? That one? Nope. Right. Where are you? Get these in. Okay. And then I want you. You. Not sure it's going to work. Arch. Last season you learned quite a bit about Gothic architecture and archers. Oh, that's cool. That'd be something well worth my learning. It's getting tall. Just need to be careful how tall it gets. But I tend to struggle doing small builds. Right. So good. Light up those blocks below me before we end up with creepers spawning. I'm going to mix this up with stone brick. Right. can always drop the floor a little bit. Okay, yeah. We can just have tiny windows at the top level. Yep. Well, she did say it was going to be posh. Right. So I'm going to do it this one solid colour for the minute, and then we will mix them in the stone. Right, so I think we want two. Two. Do threes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5. And we can have tiny windows. Three. There is. So that's here. So that's the middle. Get the next post. Be here. Okay, and then where's the next one? All the way over here in the corner. Just make sure I did 3 on that side and not just 2. I did, but I didn't here. It's okay. 6, 7, 8. That doesn't make sense. It should be an whoops. Should be an odd number. The odd number is right where it pops out. And there I go with the falling. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I in the right place is a question. 8. I think that needs to go there. We can have a 3 window and a 2 window. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need more bricks. But I also need to fly out and take a look to see it's not completely awful. I'm not sure. Grab some more rockets. I think I need to remove those chiseled. And I think I need to remove that extra top layer of that and bring this thing down 1 block. I don't like it there, I think. Try and get in there again. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. Can I have you back? It's just a bit too much. That's okay. Sometimes you don't know till you put it in. And we'll take the lighting block down a 1, 2. That's will need altering. Right. I need you lot. Right, so that was too much. But I do need a transition. Okay. Too overpowering. Needs to be more, needs to be less so that it's more. Right. Can I have... Apparently I can't have those because I don't have them in my inventory. Okay, so we'll continue with this on Friday and figure out where we get to next with it. Let's see who's streaming. Let's open a new tab. I don't have anybody on my list again. Sorry guys, I think I need to go through my list and re-follow people. I seem to have lost people. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Have fun. And I'll see those who can make it on Friday. If not, whenever next you can. Bye now.